Good morning, CrossFit New Hampshire. This is the WOD Overview. I'm going to do this in two parts. The first overview part is going to cover the general course of training for the day, start to finish, and then I'll come back around, make a second part for you guys that focuses on individual movement points, performances, and training focus points as far as each different segment today. So we're going to start with our warm-up drills. Today you guys are going to pick a cardio piece, whether that be running, rowing, stationary recumbent biking, assault biking, or jump roping. Whatever you pick, make sure that that is the same thing that you're going to want to do when we get over here to the broomstick mile. Whatever it says for run 400 meters, there's going to be an interchangeable piece for all the other different movement types that I mentioned just a second ago. So during the warm-up piece, pick your cardio movement of choice. We're going to go 1 minute of moving, 30 seconds of rest until we get nice and warm, get that heart rate up, get a little bit of heavy breathing in. You'll feel better after being locked inside all day yesterday. Then we're going to go into our dynamic drills. Again, I'll take you guys through a brief demo showing each of these again, just a friendly reminder. Make sure that we're doing everything that we can to get the most out of these movements so that they prep you, A, to not get hurt, and B, to make the most out of your training as you guys are moving around out there. So we have tall duck walk, Spider-Man lunges, pike walk, stiff-legged bear crawl, low bear crawl, and alternating lateral lunges. Those are our movers. Then down on the floor we have 10 scorpions, 10 cat-cows, child's pose, seal stretch, and down dog for the yoga series. Those are all in place. Once you guys are good with that, we're going to grab a foam roller. If you have one at home, I'd like you to try and follow along. I put everything in a one-shot head-to-toe list that we can do with one interval of Tabata per body part, left and right, and basically go through the whole gambit and give you a full body protocol for how to prep yourselves prior to training, after training, sore, basically anytime you want to encounter that foam roller, this would be a great thing to go through. Whether it's only for 20 seconds or you want to spend a little bit longer in each of the positions. During the 10 seconds rest, you're going to be rotating from movement to movement. And again, I'll go into detail as to what this list is and what each one of those represents in the demonstration segment of the video. No turning the back to the camera. So after we're done our warm-up segment, I want you guys to get focused on your impact focus. Today we're going to be working on some hand-to-hand switching skills as far as one-arm ability to snatch weight for your work capacity within 30-second intervals. So we're going to go 30 seconds one arm, 30 seconds the other arm, and then 30 seconds kind of a recovery effort, continuous moving, hand-to-hand switches. Also working to develop that skill. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth as to what we're trying to have stop happening for athletes as far as high rep snatch work, one arm stuff goes. Anytime they encounter a 35 or 50 pound dumbbell, we don't want that horror response. We don't want all that work to always tell you that you're going to be smoking your lower back. I'm going to teach you hopefully a little bit of a better way to develop the skills and position necessary for that. After the impact focus is over, we have our 5 to 8 rounds of 30 on right arm, 30 on left arm, 30 seconds of hand-to-hand switches, and then 1 minute of rest. We're going to catch our breath and move into the broomstick mile. I will review form and technique for each of these movements, but really all you need is a broomstick. Try not to use the broom handle or attach to the end of that so that you get dust all over the place when you guys get nice velocity onto that pseudo barbell prop. I'm going to use a PVC pipe and a barbell for the demonstrations. But the workout is for time. The broomstick mile goes 25 back squat, 25 front squat, 25 overhead squat, run 400 meters, 25 press, 25 push press, 25 push jerks, run 400 meters, 50 hang full cleans. From the hang position to the full squat, stand it up, and run 400 meters. Finish with 50 power snatches, run 400 meters. Power snatch can come from the hang or mid-shin, does not have to touch the floor. As far as the run goes, if you're going to substitute for rowing, 1 for 1 would be row 500 meters. Air bikes, 0.50 miles, that's a half mile, or 0.25 miles. Recumbent bikes, half mile. Stationary bikes, 1/2 mile. Double unders, 75. Single unders, 150. Running in place steps, 150 to 200 reps, if you can count that high and that quick. I think that pretty much sums up the WOD overview. I want you guys to feel this out. Give me some feedback on it. I've already gotten tons of great feedback overall. Oh, I almost forgot. a little bonus training. If you guys have anything heavy to lift, Emily, your hockey bag was the inspiration for this little extra credit. If you guys were to take that heavy weight and we either set up in a sumo position for a deadlift, or you have anything to make a traditional deadlift, suitcase hold possible, I want you guys to lift something heavy, take twice as long to lower it back to the ground. I want you to accomplish 30 reps in any manner that you choose. That will make sure the hands...
Action.
All right, here we go. This is the foam roller sequence that I want you guys to focus on or learn today. I'm gonna skip over the dynamic stretching and the yoga poses on the floor. Covered those the other day in a video that is on the YouTube page and on the Facebook page. So it's kind of cool. Now I can reference my own videos, but our videos. So what we're gonna do is set a clock up for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And on each 20-second interval, we're gonna do one drill with the foam roller. 20 seconds is per side. So it's gonna be a drill name left for 20 seconds, then that same drill on the right side for 20 seconds as we move through this. Got my little cheat sheet here. I'm gonna try not to look away from the camera too much. So here we go. First part, give ourselves big bear hug, right arm over left. All right, we're gonna go T-spine with the body in a hollow position. This being arched, this hollow. We're gonna spend 20 seconds working more pressure from the inside, less pressure to the outside, from the spine to the outside of the shoulder and the upper back area. We're gonna do that on the right side, and we're gonna switch after the 10-second beep and break, and we're gonna do the other side for interval number 2. Once we're good with that, we're gonna put our shoulder blades right on the roller. Both arms are gonna go up overhead. We're gonna arch over the roller, open up that thoracic spine area, lean a little left and right, begin and prepare to open up the lats, all right? Here we can also lift the hips a little bit, reach down, touch the ground with the hands, and then exhale, and try and increase the range of motion that we have in that T-spine, lumbar spine, between the hips and the armpits, for all the overhead stuff that you guys got going on with that barbell later on. So, drills 1, 2, 3, and 4 covered right there. I'm sorry, 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5, we have lats, left arm, and then, hi camera, face the video. The right arm, we're gonna work